Seconds before the following clip, I had mentioned out loud that one of the people in my group was someone that I had convinced to sacrifice himself to speak as one, but it no longer appeared that they were loyal.
Not yet, because Freya's still underground. What are you doing, Freya?
The young are capricious.
Oh, because
Yeah, I believe that.
he keeps crawling up the ladder.
Right, he's climbing up this one now.
Surrender.
I can use the other one.
No, go up this way.
So much noise. Hard to
I
tell.
think we just had like one more bonus evidence. I don't know if it was down below. Well, I'll just do a quick sweep of the neighborhood.
A quick sweep,
I'll
huh?
join you.
Get down.
Very few show your devotion. I know. I appreciate that you've noticed.
Freya,
I put
you're
a lot of
farming
effort
sin right now.
into staying devoted,
Now it's on me.
but it's not an easy task. There are many skeptical people who do not believe that the song is worth their time, and they've completely fallen
Oh, I
for
should run.
the words of the adversary,
Oh, I'm gonna close
especially
that.
trying to find his name, doing whatever they can to free him.
I'm up here. You're
Found it.
Oh,
Got it?
come up.
Okay.
Oh,
Those ones.
Get-
Oh, I guess it's 11. I thought it was 10.
Need all the stamina I can get. Are we going?
Let me check
are you
one more spot.
heading?
Oh, I forgot to check this.
Your kind were meant to dream. That is true, because humanity is bound to destroy itself.
Oh, don't open the way. Oh, climb
When
out.
everyone is
Ooh.
given complete free
Not
control
okay.
to decide their
Nothing
own
is good.
fate,
Everything is
inevitably
broken. Nothing
a
is
large
sacred.
population
No, you don't.
will
You don't
destroy
sketch me
the
out
other
at all.
population and ultimately destroy
Nope.
their own world.
Oh, it's taking
If
my
we're
character
given
5
this
years
gift,
to climb up. This is bad.
this celestial
Oh,
gift,
yeah.
it's bringing humanity to a position that it would never be able to obtain on
Okay,
its
I'm
own.
good. I just gotta. Ugh.
Be aware is to know only pain. That is why you are a martyr.
Is he coming?
Uncommon. I appreciate the
That stupid
recognition as a martyr.
shape you can get up here.
But I do have a question. Is
Do you
that
get any extra bonus
the item known as a
Pokemon?
light of rebellion, just the nature of its name, rebellion, when I use that to speak to us, speak to you, is that a sign of rebellion, since I'm using a tool often used by the rebels in order to communicate? Am I too a rebel if I make use of such an item?
Down, down.
It is a symbol of the adversary. That's what I thought. To give it to us is to destroy it. Oh, okay.
Alright, you ready, Mooniness? Let's go.
Sure.
This is love without the lie.
Are we going? Are we going? Are we going?
There's just a lot of lucids here. I'm running. Alright.
Sorry.
Going to have to continue
Oh
my
God, that
conversation
poor
with
shape is
you
so heck that shape, am I right?
in my
guys?
next very soon visit to Red Acre. I had previously left a ritual informing the song of a troublesome individual. They were a devout follower of an inferior voice, and that they had recently attempted to deceive everyone into thinking that they had discovered a new voice, and it was proven to be a fabrication. This individual later approached me, trying to pretend to be a follower of Speak as One and a member of the song, but given this person's very deceptive past, I informed the song to be skeptical of this individual.
We're tracking them.
Am I in a safe location? I'm fairly far away. I'm mostly waiting for them to start sinning as they typically do. Being relatively careful. I see one's kind of
No eyes on
nearby.
it yet, but something's wrong.
It's good to know.
Assault here. I saw and confirmed. Some evidence of intrusion. Inconclusive. Unusual activity. Inform the voice.
Thank you. A member of the community had reported being transported to a hellish landscape where their eyes were sealed shut and they were forced to traverse down a long hallway. Given my allegiance, of course something like this is very interesting to me, so I left the following ritual. Speak as One, I overheard a rumor of a so-called hellscape present in Red Acre, a place where those opposed to the song go to be tested or possibly punished. Does such a place exist, and who is it for?
Get down.
Children whisper of hell. They do. So-called hell.
See that?
Stalker is next to me in cryptogram room. And next to the harmonizer.
Oh, I see. You just tagged him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Standing right in a trap, so I'm not gonna rush them.
Lucid.
Oh, now I'm getting flashbangs.
Got him. Sorry, he's
Alright.
You got the stalker then?
yeah, I just
Yeah,
came
okay.
up behind him.
Hopefully that stalker makes it out okay.
Speak as one, speak as one, speak as one.
Speak as one indeed.
We see you!
It is a place of salvation, sleep.
They want you home safe.
To me, it sounds like a desirable place to go.
Pick up my home. That's the president.
But perhaps to others who are less enlightened and aware of the song would see it as a form of hell. It is extreme tabula rasa.
Do you want to make more money? Of course.
Good, right?
So it sounds like it's a place for individuals who are wishing to redeem themselves, can prove their faith, well, their faith to the song.
Here, now, swiftly. Where will it go? Next time, they will slip. Why, huh? Surrender. Does not hear our hearts.
Others that are out here on my mission with me so recklessly end the lives of the lucids and the sleepers. I'm curious what this place known as Hell by the other club members,
The song is mirth.
what do members of the song refer to it as? What is it to the rest of us? Or I should say to us. Now you said tabula rasa.
She will find. She will forgive. It is safe. Why run? Don't surrender. And she will be in the fire.
It is not meant for the willing. Okay.
The others, nothing.
That's what I expected. Or suspected.
If she is impaired.
I could definitely see that being a very useful tool, considering sort of abusive behavior that can be heard from people who are very opposed to the song. It'd be a way to show them that it's not a force to be opposed.
Just sleeping. Don't talk. Hey, body here. It's still alive.
Is there a better term to
Good.
refer to it as
Now
other
we,
than a hell? It's something that can be defined?
It's like the never-ending train of sleepers.
It's a sleepover.
I saw what you did there.
Or a slumber party, I don't know, either one.
see that sleeper?
Look at you. Yeah. Quiet. Right. Hey, come shake my hand.
Sound. That yes. Hide now. Before these.
We call it saturation control.
Get down.
You're hurting, but you don't have to. So you are one of them.
The child is clever, but he shall prevail.
So I'm thinking about saturation control. Because I can understand that there could be an abundance of new members. Then it's a question of the quality of each of the members. Sort of allegiance they have, their willingness to perform tasks, to eradicate the adversary. It does make me worry because followers of lesser voices have made great strides in the last week or so, last few weeks. Whereas to us, saturation is different. Okay.
We did it. Part of it. And what's the club got to say?
So have you guys found any of the memory fragments?
You have a high saturation index. Okay, well that's good to know. No, I'm not really actively looking for them.
Do you know where they're at?
Not really. There's a lot of discussion about them, but could be anywhere. It sounds like there's a ton. And it seems exhausting and not entirely worth trying to bend your brain over figuring out where they might be.
I've heard that they start in different places for different people.
Yeah, it sounds really complex. As I stare at the subliminal media, perhaps alluding to a flock of sheep, a flock of a congregation.
Hey, look at us. Technically competent. Cool. So now we...
Our enemies hide within art. Is this the particularly daring adversary and his troubles with remembering his name? Or is this a greater enemy adversary? God, there's bodies everywhere. It's a tragedy. What is your myth? Many-headed. What is my myth? My own story? Is that what you would like to know? I do have a story.
Get down.
Our enemy has many heads. I interpret it as the fact that
Quiet.
certain voices, if not all voices, require a host. They require a body of sorts in order to have any existence. And because of the thousands of eyes that are in Red Acre, they have many bodies, therefore many heads. That's my own guess. Shoot. Do you guys know what bonus evidence we're on? A learned perspective, however.
I think 6 out of 8 or something like that.
Personal calls at work. Shame.
Do you want to make more money? Of course you do.
She does not care for.
Over here.
I think at a certain point it just becomes more cost prohibitive than cost effective.
Help.
Like, get them as we go for sure, but if we spend too long in the mission for it, we might as well just let another one.
Yeah, that's true.
Look away. 2 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds.
I'm very curious for what information may be coming my way. I just want to mention too that I learned that you, or we, have the ability to communicate within the secret hideout of the Blackout Club. That there was a recent encounter involving a group that allowed for us to see through the eyes of members in the boxcar, the so-called HQ. Because of the pressures of the others that want to continue on, I will do their wishes to allow this to continue, but I will still be here, hopefully, to retain whatever other information is coming my direction, so I will continue keeping my eyes closed. We were waiting for your safety. Thank you.
Damn. I'm the best it's ever been.
I will return to Red Acre very shortly.